Hi, I'm Lindsay, and I work in the admissions office at Central Oregon Community College. And today we will be going over the different options for high school students that are wanting to take COCC classes. We will cover the admissions process, the different options and opportunities available and what makes them different, and how to go about that process with your high school. So to start off, I would encourage you to go to our website, cocc.edu, hover over the admissions tab and click on getting started. This will bring you to a page with the different checklists for each type of student, and you're going to scroll down and select high school student. So on this page, there's a lot of really helpful information about each different type, and we'll go over each one. But before we dive in, I want to go over an important definition of non-degree seeking versus degree seeking students at COCC. Both types of students are taking credit classes at the college. However, the difference lies in a few different things with advising and financial aid. Non-degree seeking students are not eligible for federal financial aid. If you are in high school, you are also not eligible for federal financial aid. Second, non-degree seeking students are not required to meet with an academic advisor before they register for classes, and they register a little bit later than degree seeking students. On the other side of things, degree seeking students, they must meet with an academic advisor and go through an advising appointment before they can register for those classes. You must be degree seeking to be eligible for financial aid, and you do get to register for classes a little bit earlier than non-degree seeking students. If you are in high school taking classes at COCC, you can be either degree seeking or non-degree seeking. It's really up to you and your high school and what your counselor thinks might be a good fit and what your family thinks might be a good fit for you as well. So just know that either way works. If you want a little guidance on what classes to take, degree seeking might be a good option, and just know that you will meet with an academic advisor. If you know exactly what class you need, non-degree seeking might be a good fit for you as well. So now that we've gotten that out of the way with, let's look at the different options available to high school students. The first one you see here is concurrent enrollment. And what concurrent enrollment means is you are taking COCC classes while you are also enrolled in high school, and the student is paying all the tuition, all the fees, all the everything for books and supplies. So you are really doing this on your own, and you're not involving your high school. So if you are a concurrently enrolled student or wanting to be a concurrently enrolled student, you will follow this checklist here and go through the process just like any other student would. So you would start with an application and a $25 application fee. You would then activate your account. So that means you set up your password for your new COCC email. You would then watch the Bobcat Welcome video. And then you would provide placement information. So it's just a 10 to 15 minute survey. It's going to ask you about your math and writing history, and it's going to accurately place you into a math and writing level at the college level. And then if you are degree seeking, you would go through an advising appointment. If you are non-degree seeking, you would then just register for your classes. And then we have an orientation right before classes start. And then you would begin your classes, and you would be doing those at the same time as your high school classes as well. So that is concurrent enrollment. Next to concurrent enrollment, you see expanded options. So expanded options still allows high school students to take COCC classes on our campuses for college credit, but you're also getting high school credit at the same time. And it's actually a program that is paid by your high school. This is not offered at every Central Oregon high school. So if you're hearing this and you're interested, check with your high school counselor to see if this is even an opportunity for you. You can click here and learn more about expanded options to see what school districts participate. Your school is also going to provide all of the parameters as to what classes you're allowed to take, because your school district is paying for it. So you can't just pick any class that you want to. You do need to work with your high school counselor. So to begin the expanded options program, you still need to apply, and you still need to go through the process of setting up your email, watching the Bobcat Welcome. If you are degree seeking, you will need to meet with an advisor. If you are non-degree seeking, you can just register. But there is some additional paperwork that you need for expanded options, and that's access process through your high school counselor. So we really encourage you to start there, and they will help you through that process, but you can also find a lot of information here. And then those enrollment steps that I mentioned are also right here if you were to click on Get Started. And lastly, there's also College Now or dual credit. So these are classes that are taught for college credit at your high school by your own high school teachers. So your school might offer some of these, your school might not. You would want to work with your high school counselor to see if this is something you might be able to enroll in at your high school. Chances are you probably know what classes I'm talking about. You do have to pay for these credits, but it is a reduced rate and it's a lot more affordable than going and taking it on our campus. And it's super convenient because it fits in your class schedule and it's right there on your campus as well at your high school. So again, that conversation would start at your high school. So those are the 3 different high school credit options that we offer at COCC. It's a really awesome opportunity to get a jump start on those college classes and also save a little bit of money and save a little bit of time once you do move on and graduate from high school and you go to college. You can send those transcripts if you're going to a different college aside from COCC. You can send those credits over, or if you're staying with COCC, those will stay on your transcripts with us, and those do count. If you do have any other questions, please feel free to reach out to us at the Admissions and Records office. Down at the bottom is our phone number and our email as well. And we are here to support you and make sure that you find the right fit for you and help you through the process if you do need anything. Thanks so much for watching. Hope to see you soon at COCC.